let's do it. Going right into the ace match here. DDE versus Azz, NrG versus VT. This is basically a deciding factor. Again, Azz can put a victory up here for Team VT. He will keep VT in this war. On the other side, the other match has gone into an ace match as well. So both DDE players looking to close the door here. It all comes down to how it's going to come for DDE or Azz. Sorry, both NrG players looking to close the door. So it's going to be very difficult to do as DDE is getting set up here in Delta Quadrant as the 7 o'clock position for the blue Terran, or as the blue Terran even, as spawning as the red Protoss here in the 5 o'clock position here. So close air distances on Delta Quadrant. Lots of spam. I hate not being unfortunately being a spectator, but that's okay, or a referee, that's alright. As this is the ace match here, possibly for the tournament, so it's all up to DDE here. He's got to do it. Azz is just trying to keep VT in it. If he can win this, he will try to force a tie. Hopefully the other team has evened it out, so we'll see which way it goes, as it's very much up in the air right now. It's going to be very difficult to get this set, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I really like what he did in game 2, or in terms for Azz. He went for that tech build that he kind of was faking in game 1, because he did go for that fake 2 gas in game 1. He only had 2 harvesters in that 1 gas, and I think DDE thought he was going for more of a tech build. So DDE did get surprised a little bit when Azz came with a 4-gate pressure onto his base, but of course DDE was able to repel that quite efficiently in game 1. Game 2, he did go for the tech, and that really helped him out a lot. And those Colossi were just absolutely deadly against the Marine Marauder medevac combination. Or I don't even know if there's medevacs there. I think they're just Marine Marauder combination of DDE, which is, I think, reminds me is that medevacs would have helped him a lot in that matchup, yes. Because since Colossi do splash damage against like ground units, or linear splash damage, a medevac would have been absolutely awesome to heal those splashed units, and it would diminish the capability or the capacity of those Colossi to do damage. He did go for more of a Viking play, as he felt like necessary to get rid of those Colossi as soon as possible. But unfortunately, I think it was just either not enough Vikings or not enough ground forces to break as those Vikings kind of did a lot of damage, but keep getting sniped out by all the stalkers from Azz. So it's kind of a trade-off for both these players.
What it was actually was the Phoenix. There was 9 Phoenix out in that engagement on the ramp, and the Phoenix just completely sweep in there. And that's the thing, the Vikings can only attack the Phoenix or the Colossus, not both. And this just overwhelms the Vikings, and that was basically it. The Colossus did survive long enough. I believe all the Phoenix died. So the Vikings did attack the Phoenix first. I guess he probably 1-8 rather than focusing the Phoenix. But because I probably would have focused the Colossus with my Viking, truthfully, and just let the stalkers fend for them, marauders fend for themselves. But he did soak up a ton of damage with those Phoenix, and yeah, definitely held that in there on that push up the ramp there. As looks like Azz is getting up his double gas, being scouted out again by DDE, forcing a stalker out to repel the scout. Really interesting northern proxy pylon by Azz thrown up near the gold there, kind of out of the way of the base. But here comes a little bit of a timing push from DDE this time, not gonna let Azz tech up.
Yeah, Azz in game 1 tried to go for a ninja expansion over the north of Metalopolis, so there is a possibility we'll see the same thing coming from Azz in this game, although there is that pesky destructible rocks. Oh, this is what it's for. Twilight Council, so we'll be seeing some DTs coming from Azz right now. Looking at the base of DDE, he doesn't have any sort of detection right now, no engineering base, so he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Meanwhile, DDE making some trouble of his own as he's putting a bunker up here in the ramp of Azz, and he is, with those concussive shells, being very annoying to that one Zealot. So he's trying to do a lot of damage right now to Azz not having any of it. Azz doing a really great job of repelling this. Bunker should be cancelled very soon as a SCV.
It's keeping high ground sight, actually, for him.
No, SCV is on the way for DD. I think he's just sending one right now. Somebody pinging the map, of course. Yeah, we're pro casters. We saw it a long time ago.
Yeah, Azz is taking severe damage in the front here. Second gates just coming up, turning into warp gates. Very, very difficult. That Dark Shrine is millennium away from getting finished. There is only one pylon supporting this northern gateway, and that's that Cyber Core. So if that goes down, he'll be stuck to one gate in Zealots. More probes coming out to tank, but DDE is not letting up with pressure. As you can see, the bunker has continued to resume. 2 more gateways going down. No detection really yet for DDE. He does have some scans saved up. But he is going to continue to push onto Azz here, and Azz is going to be in a very tough way as that Dark Shrine is still a millennium away. I hate Dark Shrines, man. They take way too long to build in this game, and more Stalkers are going down. Azz is losing a lot of money here. Even if he gets the Dark Templar out, the amount of money he's had to trade right now versus DD is very, very high.
Although one thing to note is that DD is still only 5 Harvesters ahead of Azz right now. And do that Chrono Boost, you could see that Harvester count jump up. And Turret, oh my goodness, coming from DDE. He knows what's happening. He's like, there's not a big enough force here for Azz. There must be some sort of shenanigans going on. He puts down that missile turret. It's going to be incredibly effective. The first Dark Templar finally morphing in. But let's look at the energy status of the Orbital Command. Yes, it has 63 energy. He's going to be able to scan and is probably going to end this game before DDE is. There we go. Turret is up. Dark Templar is down. Lots and lots of bunkers.
Yep, looks like Azz is going to try to get a Dark Templar in there. There are no turrets. Actually, DD just starting one in this main now. Very good game awareness. And he's going to be pushing right into Azz here. I think this is going to be it. NrG is most likely going to take this clan war here. The Season 1 for the EVO is what we're seeing, or the CEVO even, matchup is what we're seeing here. And this is pretty much it right now. That Dark Templar is in there. Turret does go down. The Dark Templar did snipe the turret. Another one is coming up. The SCVs clean up that pesky Dark Templar. A few Marine Marauders being rallied there. More Dark Templars streaming in right now. So DDE is slowly chipping away at Azz. Azz is trying desperately to base trade with those Dark Templar. It is not going to work. You can see Azz has thrown up another Nexus, though, in the 11 o'clock position. He's not going to give up easily. Very good. Don't go down. This is the final game here. Azz is the last chance right now for VT, as we know it. And he is pushing in with the Dark Templar. They're going to get cleaned up as GG's, and NrG has won CEVO Season 1. That's it, guys.